dear children, this is Nigel sir, and today we are going to start with a new chapter, determiner. Children, determiner may sound simple to you, but it is one of the most important part of your curriculum. And this chapter will help you to solve editing, omission, gap filling very easily. Now before I proceed with the lesson today, let me tell you what we are going to cover. Today we are going to cover the definition of determiner, the kinds of determiner with few examples, and of course what a predeterminer is. Now coming down to the definition, determiner is a word that is placed before a noun to indicate which things or people we are talking about. For example, I am speaking to my friend. Now children, the word my, friend. So the word my has followed a noun. Henceforth, it is a determiner. I saw a black cat. Now again, black cat. The word a follows a noun. That is a determiner. Now children, when I talk about kinds of determiners, you need to focus here. This will simplify the rest of the work. The very first, predeterminer. Now the predeterminer is what? So far I told you that it is a word placed before a noun. Predeterminer is a word which occurs before a determiner to limit the meaning of a noun. As you can see the examples of over here, he has rather a pleasant personality. Now children, you can see the word rather. It has followed a determiner. So a predeterminer in simple is a word that is placed before a determiner. Now, what are predeterminers? Some of the examples: all of, half, half of, both, double, twice, thrice, rather, such, what. Such a difference you have made in my life. Now you see the word such, it has followed the determiner a. Thus, it is a determiner when it comes under predeterminer. Second, articles. Children, we are all aware of what article is. So here, the article a and the, it always follows a noun. Thus, it is considered to be a determiner. Children, let me tell you one very simple thing about determiner. What I feel, determiner is also a part of adjective. It can be considered as a less interesting adjective. Third, demonstratives. Children, we have already studied in our junior classes what demonstratives are. Now, demonstratives, when we talk, when does it become a determiner? It becomes a determiner when these words like this, that, these, those follows a noun. And if it does not follow a noun, it remains as a pronoun. For example, this puppy is very cute. So when I say this puppy, the word puppy is a noun. Thus, the example for demonstratives or a determiner is quite simple. It has to follow a noun. For example, those roses are fresh. The word those has followed a noun, that is roses. Thus, you can call it a determiner. Moving on to the next, that is possessives. Children, here we have few examples like mine, our, your, his, her, its, their. Children, there is only one very simple trick to understand determiner. The word which we are talking about has to follow a noun. Your friend called me yesterday. Your friend. Friend is a noun. His aunt is going to come tomorrow. The word his has followed a noun. Aunt. Thus, it can be categorized under determiner. Next, cardinals or numerals. Children, these are also your part of adjectives. Now when you see the words like 1, 2, 3, 100, 500, 1000, if it follows a noun, it will be considered, of course, as a determinant. Next, quantifiers, very, very important, children. This is where generally we get, puzzled. For example, we have much, many, no, any, very, enough, several, lot of, plenty of, little, few, all, both, another. These are few examples of quantifiers, children. The detailed part we will try to cover it in the second video. Now, let me give one example at least so that it becomes quite clear to you. There is much rice left in the bowl. Now, children, much and many is quite simple. Much is used with uncountable nouns, many with countable nouns. Similarly, when I talk about few and little, few is used with countable, whereas little is used with uncountable. Few children attended my party. Children can be counted, thus I have used the word few. So children, if these words follow a noun, it is a determinant. Next, we see distributives. Again, children, we have learned distributives as a part of pronoun. But again, if these words follows a noun, it will be considered as a determinant. For example, each marker costs ₹10. So children, marker is a noun. And you see the word each has followed the noun. Thus, it becomes a determinant. The same goes or applies for the word every, either, neither. Every student will be awarded with a micro gel pen, or every student will be awarded with a certificate. So children, every children, again the word children is a noun. Thus, it is a determinant. Lastly, children, interrogatives. Interrogatives, the words like WH questions, which, what, where, whose. If it follows a noun, it is a determiner. If it does not follow a noun, then it is normal interrogative. For example, which topic are we learning today? Whose marker are you using? So children, these are my interrogatives and it comes under the head of determinant. Children, the chapter is not very simple, but if you focus on this video, I hope you will understand. And let me tell you that the second part of the video will cover the uses in a more precise manner. If you like this video, do tap on click button. It will help me to come out with more innovative videos related to grammar. Thank you, children, and till then, have a nice day.